What's up guys, it's John from Promo Weapon back with another short Photoshop tutorial. This one's going to be about color knockout for DTF. In the last video we did one for black knockout, so a lot of the steps are kind of similar, just a couple changes here and there. So hang with me and we'll get right to it. I'm glad you're here. Alright, so we've got this cool little rainbow turtle in Photoshop here. First thing I want to mention is that my image is 300 dpi, so check your image size over here. That's going to give you the best results, especially if you're printing this, which I assume you are. Otherwise, why would you be doing the knockout, right? So yeah, like 300 dpi if you can. If it's really poor resolution, I don't know if Photoshop can take you most of the way there, but if you're starting with a decent image and you upscale it in Photoshop using the what is it? Let's see real quick. Preserve details on your method to enlarge, then it's going to keep a lot of that crispness that you want. Okay, so anyway, let's do this. We're going to let's say our shirt color is like this blue over here, right? So I would take my eyedropper and sample that color, and then that's over here in our color chips on the left hand panel over here. And so now that we've got our shirt color over there, just forget about that for a minute. Let's come over here to our image layer, our background layer in this case, and duplicate it. So you can either drag it down to the plus sign or you can hit Command-Control-J, and we're going to take the visibility off of the background layer. We are going, now some of these steps, like I said, are going to be similar to what we did in the black knockout vid, so check this out. So we want another layer. I'm going to create a solid color layer. And since my color was already over here, that blue that I wanted, that's what it filled it with automatically. So what you want to do now is you want to take the blend mode of that color layer, your shirt color layer, to difference. Now we want to merge those two layers. And this is why we duplicated that background layer to start with, because we are destroying this in essence. So we wanted to have a safe backup there. So now that you got those two selected, you hit Command-Control-E to merge the layers. Now this is where it kind of goes back into the previous steps in the other video where it's kind of the same. We're going to go to right-click that layer and duplicate it. Down here under Destination, hit New, because you want it to duplicate it as a new document. And then you go Mode, Image Mode, Grayscale, if I can click it. Yeah, discard the information. Bring up your levels. I do that with Command-Control-L. I'm a big shortcut fan. If you don't know them, I'll try to slow down, but you should learn them because it's so much faster to get around in Photoshop, which you already know if you're kind of a veteran. Alright, so kind of like on the last video, I'm going to reiterate here, anything that's black is going to be gone. It's going to be like zero visibility. And anything solid white will print solid color. Anything in between those two, the grays, will be some sort of halftone at one size or another. So I'm going to tweak this white. These are the highlights all the way to the right. You're going to want to tweak that to the left until most of what you want to be solid on your shirt is white. And I'm kind of liking that. Now if you want to drag the far left one a little bit, that's your shadows. And drag that to the right. That will bring in some more black, just to take off some of that edginess that we had. See, check it out. If I put it back, you got all kinds of like trash on the left and right side. We don't really want that. We don't need it. You can keep it. It's just all about personal preference, really, and customer satisfaction, of course. So there's that. Coffee break. I've been talking too much. I'm losing my voice over here. Cool, right? Anyway, all right. So the middle one, by the way, is the midtones. So I'm gonna bring in. No, I'm not. I thought I was gonna bring in some more information by dragging that to the left, but I'm just gonna leave it. You could drag it to the right if you have too much kind of gray hanging out. I kind of like that personally. It's looking pretty good, really. I think I'm going to stick with that right there. Okay, so your next step, once you're happy with what you did with the levels, you're going to go to Image Mode, Bitmap. Flatten the layers. Now, remember we made our image 300 dpi, so that's what we want here in output, 300. And method, use halftone screen, and OK that. Now your frequency, again, remember, is your dot size. 35, 30, 40 even if you want to go kind of small. 22 for your angle. Some people go 22.5. I think I might have done that on the last video. It's okay. Round or elliptical dot. So I'm going to go with an ellipse. And okay that. Now you can see we have our halftones. If we zoom in a little bit here. And whatever is black here is going to be the shirt color. So you're saving on ink for sure. And you got a nicer soft feel. More of that retail look again. Alright, so Control Command A to select all. And Control Command C to copy that. Now hop back over into your original document. Click on the background layer, or whatever the layer was called that you made invisible, your original art. Add a layer mask to that by clicking this little rectangle with a circle in it down here. Alt, Option, click into that layer mask. Paste. Command Control V. It's a lot of steps, but it only takes like a couple of times before you got it. Deselect that, Command Control D, and click back over on your color box over here in the layers panel. And there it took away that blue background because we're going on a sapphire shirt. I'm thinking the 64,000, the Gildan soft style sapphire blue was going to be good for this image. Now we need to see our shirt color again though, so let's create another solid color. Excuse me, here, solid color, and it remembers that color because it's over there. Okay that. Drag it below the other layer and boom. Turned out really well, I think. We might have lost a little bit of information like in the neck. As you can see, there's some green halftones in here, but there could be a little more, and you could have adjusted that here. Just FYI. Come back over here and Command Control Z that back to Grayscale. There. And bring your levels back up. If you wanted to bring more of that neck in, you're going to bring more in elsewhere also, keep that in mind. But you could take your midtones and pull them up a little bit. Now you can see how it's getting kind of a little bit more information in there. But again, you gained some over here at the top, left and right, and kind of expanded that middle glow a little bit. Alright, so it's, you know, tweak it as needed. If you're not happy with it, jump back to that other file and Control Z back to the grayscales, tweak your levels again, and Control copy, Control C over there in the layer mask. So let's hop back over here. And this is good. This is printable. Now I like the way the sun rays are half-toned on the bottom, kind of half to quarter. Alright, so let's see that on a t-shirt. Let's go over here to the Mockup tool that I have. Down here to the shirt front folder. Expand that, go to front art here. That's what's on there now. I'm going to jump into this layer, it's a smart layer, so we can jump in, switch out the art real quick, save it, and boom. Alright, so I'm going to make that invisible. Grab this layer, drag it over here to the PSB, and drop it in. And size her down. Awesome. Hit enter to commit that transform. Save that file. Close and save. And then scale it down from here a little bit. What might be actual size. Nice. Turned out really good. So that's it, guys. It's pretty simple, really. Just like I said on the last one, if you do it like 3 times, you'll have it down. just follow the video. Like I like to keep this short for that reason. You can just boom, rewind, click play again. Second, third time you watch it, you'll have it down. And if you have any questions, hit me up in the comments or email me at info@promoweapon.com. Check out the mock-up tools that I have for sale over on promoweapon.com. Several different shirt styles, long sleeve, short sleeve, hoodies, and a giant multi-pack. You can get them all for one price. It's really helpful if you make a lot of mock-ups, super company branded with your logo or your customers. Change out the background templates. Check it out. As always, I appreciate you guys being here. Sorry I've been kind of losing my voice through this whole video, but I'm going to crank the volume a little bit in the settings when I go to encode it. So, till next time, take care. Thanks for watching. See ya.